Hello everybody, this is Silent Assassin, coming with you with another Resident Evil 7 Biohazard video. Thank everybody that's been supporting my channel so far. I want to give a special thanks to Ken. I talked to him earlier today, this morning, when I did my Nomad Sky live video, and I'm going to do another one tomorrow. So, Ken will probably be aware, and I thank him very much for watching and supporting me. I wanted to get into the DLC, the bad footage, and the Ethan Must Die. I'm gonna do the bad footage first. Don't know a lot about it. I've heard other people play it. So I'm gonna try it out and do a video on it. But first, before I get into that, of course this video will probably be posted, sometime late tonight, but this right after the Super Bowl. I watched a very fantastic Super Bowl where the New England Patriots wound up pulling the game out in overtime, first overtime game in Super Bowl history, and the biggest deficit that a team ever came back from, 25 points. And they scored, 31 unanswered to defeat the Atlanta Falcons. They were down 28-3, while up being 24-28 was the final. I've said the score was going to be 33-27, so I wasn't too far off the score. But New England, they either pulled out. Atlanta started off very well. Very well. It was well played. They jumped out to a big lead. But I guess I saw the analogy that I always come up with when you, like I said, I think the experience was definitely the big difference in this game. Because when they started getting tight again, Atlanta sort of seemed like they imploded. But it's like when you go to the amusement park, say a 4 or 5 year old kid, I want to get on those roller coasters and all that stuff. They don't know the dangers of it, so that's why it's no fear. I think that's how Atlanta played. They played, we young, we don't really know what we getting into, and they played very free and loose in the first half. Really, the first 3 quarters, really. Yeah, when New England started, they settled down. As you can tell, they was more poised. They came right back. Got two two-point conversions. That was 2 key plays as well, because Gurkowski missed an extra point in the game, which made them have to go for the two times to tie it at 28. Then in the overtime, they got the ball first and didn't let Atlanta get it. As they scored, James White had a monster game. Tom Brady won MVP, but you could have gave it to him. You could have gave it to James White. I think he had a monster game. And the rookie receiver, number 19, his name ain't coming to me right now, but he had a monster. He had a lot of big catches on third downs. He had a big game. Other than Brady, those 2 guys could have easily won MVP. But now, like I said, maybe it's now the conversation is dead. Brady is the best ever, 5 Super Bowl championships. He passes Tim Bradshaw and Joe Montana. So it was a wonderful game, a great game, probably one of the best I've ever seen. My best Super Bowl I ever seen, which I will get into probably another time as well, is Super Bowl 34 between the Tennessee Titans and the St. Louis Rams back in it was 2000. It was the 99 season, but the game usually played the early in the next year, so 2000. And it was a good game. It was Mike Jones with the tackle pretty much at the 1 yard line, stopping the Titans from scoring the potential game-tying touchdown. But I think the game itself, but I think because of the situation I was in at the time, I was a teenager. I think I was in my junior year of high school. I was staying with my mom at the time, and it was just really hard times. Like me, my sister, one of my sisters, and my mom's friend. We was all living in this one room place. It was just terrible at the time. You know, so I think because of that, I think the distraction that it gave me from thinking about all that stuff, and then the game itself, well, that's why I put that number one. Like, this one is a good fight for number two. I think this was a good game that I'm saying I haven't seen. I miss the New England Seattle Super Bowl, which was a good game, a good ending to that one that New England pulled out as well. But, you know, I didn't see it, so it's hard for me to put that in the category, but I heard it was a great game. And the Arizona-Pittsburgh Super Bowl, I think that was Super Bowl 42. That was a good game that I see. That was good. Yeah, I mean, I guess those three would probably be my top three easily. So, but I'll give it more thought, and I probably had more thoughts on it again. But it was a great Super Bowl. I mean, started off bad. I was like, okay, Atlanta just dominating. But I knew New England was going to make a push, but I still wasn't sure they was going to come back and win the game. And I guess I was sort of, it was like I wanted Atlanta to win in certain ways because, you know, like I said, me being a Ravens fan and just me being, like, I still felt like Atlanta, well, of course they was officially the underdog in the game, but always a person that always rooted for the underdog team. But I also rooted for New England because I wanted to be right, I guess, because all I was boasting about was, well, the experience, and New England gonna win the game. So I sort of found myself rooting for New England as well. But I'm just glad it was a good game. I just always root for a good Super Bowl because it's so much of a build-up, and then when it's a blowout or a one-sided game, it's like sort of disappointing in a way. So I'm just glad it wound up being a good game. And congratulations again, New England, their 5th Super Bowl title. They won Super Bowl 35, 38, and 39 when they went back-to-back. Then they had that long 10-year stretch. They won Super Bowl 49 against Seattle, which I brought up, and they won Super Bowl 51. So that's 5 titles. That's still one back of Pittsburgh. So the Pittsburgh have 6. I think Dallas had 5 and San Francisco had 5. So I think they tied with those 2 franchises. But I think Pittsburgh is number 1 with 6. So a wonderful night. Like I said, this is the best time of the year for me. Best day of the year for me. And, you know, I made my nice dinner, enjoyed myself, watched the game. It was a good game. So without further ado, I'm going to get started with this video about Resident Evil 7. This is the bad footage DLC, so I'm about to go ahead and start it up. I'll come back when I end the video.
The pretties my little girl has given me!
Hello everybody. I just wanted to say that I'm gonna do the Nightmare one first, since that's the first one. I knew they broke it down like this, but I wasn't sure. I was a little bit confused. because it just said bad footage. So I'm gonna play the Nightmare one first, and see if I can finish that. And like I said, I'll see you at the end of the video just to say thanks and wrap things up. Thanks again.
Where am I? You gotta be fucking kidding me. Shit. I'm not dying down here. Keep it together. You survived this far.
This'll hurt me more than it hurts you. Miss me? Every day it's the same thing. Poor baby. You think you can hurt me? Come on! Come on! I'm an old man, son. You can't take on an old man? It's over, boy. Sorry, boy. Where in the hell you think you're going to, son? There's my little boy. Oh. You got yourself a boo-boo. Pathetic.
Alright, I think I'm gonna end the video right here. See how this thing goes. I guess it's like a wave you gotta keep going through. I got to the second part. I think it's 5 waves. So I just gotta strategize a little bit better. And I'll probably try it again, but I'll probably do another video on it once I strategize better, but I just wanted to give it a shot. It's my first time trying it, and I wanted to share it with you guys. So thank y'all very much always for watching. This is Silent Assassin. We'll go ahead and end the video here, and I thank all of you guys for watching, and I thank all of you for subscribing, and I thank you very much. I see you again. I plan on doing another No Man's Sky live video tomorrow morning, so I'm gonna do another one. So stay tuned for that tomorrow morning. And thank you everyone for watching, and see you next time.